continuing to talk about comparison of marginal benefits and marginal costs. Let's have a look at one more example. Let's say we are doing X, whatever it is. Right? We're doing X. And we could do 1X, 2X, 3X, 4, up to 6X's. Okay? Should we do the first X? Well, we have two curves here, marginal benefit of each X. Remember, marginal is of each, not of all together, right? And marginal cost. The first X is very valuable. Maybe let's say, for example, this is exam time preparation or calling to your girlfriend, right? It's very valuable. I'd better call at least for 1 hour a day, right? I could talk for 6 hours a day, but that means I'm not working, right? The benefit of talking perhaps is lower than the cost. Anyway, the benefit is really high, right? The costs are, let's say, pretty low at the beginning, okay? So, however we derive these, this is not what we're talking about in this example. We're not explaining how we derive this. Let's say we have already derived this. I'm just talking again through the logic of how do we choose how much X, right? First X is much more valuable than the cost of it. So I'm going to do first, yes. Second X, over here, second X, still the benefit of second X exceeds the cost of the second X by this red shaded area, squiggly red shaded area, right? Okay, third X still exceeds, the benefit of third X still exceeds the benefit of fourth, the benefit of third X still exceeds the benefit of third X still exceeds the cost of that third X, right? By that vertical shaded area, right? Similarly, for the fourth, benefit exceeds cost by that horizontal shaded area, right? But then if I push harder, the benefit of fifth X is less than the cost of fifth X by that diagonal shaded area, right? And so on. The cost of 6X is greater than the benefit of it by that dotted, spotted, shaded area, right? So, no point producing anything, whatever it is, or doing anything, whatever it is, either producing t-shirts, or talking on the phone, or preparing for the exam, beyond the point where marginal cost exceeds marginal benefit, right? And we should do more of the activity as long as marginal benefit exceeds marginal cost, right? So here's another illustration of that idea here. We push to the point where it's equal, that would be the best. Because if I stay at 3, I could have, instead of being at 4, if I stay at 3, I could have captured these gains because the benefit is greater than the cost. So if instead I stay at 3 without going to the 4th level, I don't get that horizontal shaded gain, right? If you think of it as t-shirts, then that's the actual monetary gain, right? So that's how we choose to produce on the margin, okay? And how it translates back to PPF, how it translates back to the production possibilities frontier is this intersection point, whatever it is, this number, right? This particular number, it's over here, right? So we do this much of X, and because these two are connected, it means we're actually over here on point A, and that translates to however much of emails, right? So, lastly, while productive efficiency, right, is any point on the PPF, meaning that we don't waste time, right? Allocative efficiency, let's use another color if there is any good marker with different color. Allocative efficiency, right, is one particular point on the PPF, right? Because if instead if I move here, I do too much emails. No use, right? I gotta spend more time preparing for the exam, and vice versa. If I push here, I haven't done any emails. Yeah, I've prepared for the exam a little bit better, but what am I gonna tell the boss tomorrow, right? So if productive efficiency are all the points on the PBF, right? But allocative efficiency is one particular point on the PBF, depending on the relationship between marginal benefits and marginal costs. Okay? Okay. So that topic done. I'll stop it again for another topic.